What's going on, guys? Welcome to another video. My name is Tyrese Collins. For those who don't know, on this channel we talk about faith and finances. We're going to be looking at this chart over here in regards to BNGO, the stock that we traded today for profit here in the stock market. So what I noticed today, what we were looking at, I was looking at positive gapping stocks. Gapping stocks are stocks that move in the pre-market pretty high. So it gapped up in the pre-market, gapped up again, and then okay, so we have some positive catalyst, we have some popularity, and so we're going to look at this stock and say, hey, we might have a potential of making money today. So then I checked my phone, I looked at the news for BNGO. What is the positive news that's making this stock move today? And so we saw that the company announced Jason Perar, sorry if I pronounced your name wrong, joined the company as Chief Commercial Officer. So there's some positive news that happened here today that investors really like. And then you also have a lot of people that are investing in the company as well. So kind of simple supply and demand. When you have a lot of demand in a company, it's driving up the stock. So what we did is we looked at the open. We saw the price action was pushing. I took a risk. I watched my share size, but I still invested in the company where I thought I could still have potential to make money. So we got in and got out. As a day trader, I'm looking for quick money, and I like to scout personally. That's how I like to do my investments. I try not to stay into my positions too long unless it's a swing trade or a long-term trade. So I scalped this position here for a profit, and then I scalped here on the day for another profit. Now, as I continue to get better and grow, I'm using different sort of indicators. So when we're using the Think or Swim platform, we can go to studies here, and we can use the simple moving average, and then we have the simple moving average 200. Okay, so basically what the simple moving average is, guys, it's the average price point of the stock, and investors use this as an indicator to see where the stock is potentially going in the future. So the simple moving average 200, we like to see indications of the stock above the 200-day average. And then we also see the simple moving average price action intraday, and we like to see a positive catalyst pushing above that intraday 200. Another indicator that I used today to try to predict the movement of the stock today to try and make some money is called level 2. So if you're on Thinkorswim platform, you want to use level 2s, you just go to the side here, click on level 2, and so that will bring up your level 2 for BNGO. You get to see people who are buying and people who are selling. And so that's what the level 2 is showing here. So we have a lot of buys here at $8.73, and then we have a huge seller here at $8.74. So when you see these huge sellers, it's kind of an indicator that the stock might go down. And so when you're day trading, you want to make sure you're looking at these different indicators, tools to help you predict where the stock is going. And so I like to also use support and resistance lines. So right here, I would form a resistance at 874 because it's having a hard time to break, right? And so that's why we saw earlier that person sold at 874 is, a couple 100,000 shares, which is insane. And so it's having a hard time breaking that 874 price point. And so we're going to try and not buy and try and get out around this area. The price action is not ideal for what we see. Now, does it have to follow these rules? No, but like I said, we want to make money and we want to follow these tools to help us give us the highest possibility to make money. So that's our goal here. So we're using these different tools to help us make money. So I'm using the Thinkorswim platform. I'm using level 2s. I'm using support and resistance lines. I'm using simple moving averages to help me predict where the stock is going. And then we're also using news. So there's a lot of factors that go into investing in the stock market day to day. And so it takes a lot to study. It takes a lot to learn. There's always a risk involved. So that's why we also want to manage our share size. So that's how much we're investing in. So those are kind of the key things that I look at when investing in the stock market. And so what I want you to do is I want you to study these. I'm looking at different types of YouTube videos. You guys are more than welcome to join my YouTube as I put up more information over time. I'm starting to try and get more information out to you. If you like the way that I present it, please smash that subscribe button. I'm here to learn with you guys, right? I want to learn with you. I'm not perfect, right? So I'm constantly learning, and growing and trying to make obviously the most money as possible and be able to help as many people as possible. So if you guys want to join the family, please smash that subscribe button. I really appreciate you guys supporting the channel. As you can see here, we have a break to that 880 range, and it's hitting that resistance, that ceiling, as I mentioned in the other videos, and it's having a hard time breaking through. And so right now I wouldn't personally invest in this stock because it's a little bit riskier for me. And so those are kind of the things that we look at here when it comes into investing, is these key indicators to make sure that we invest our money wisely, right? You don't necessarily have to be a day trader. You can be a swing trader. You can buy a company like Apple, and then maybe over a couple periods of time, maybe a month or a week or two, then you sell and make